How to publish projects on GitHub, a step-by-step guide. Step 1, install Git via Conda. Open an Conda prompt. If you are using a virtual environment, activate it first. Conda, activate DJ. This activate Conda environment, name it DJ. If you are not using a virtual environment, you can skip this step. Then install Git by running the following command. Conda install C for channel Anaconda Git. This installs Git from the Anaconda repository. In my case, all requested packages are already installed. But if you not installed Git, you should confirm the installation when prompted by press Y to proceed. Step 2, verify installation. After the installation is complete, check if Git is installed correctly by running git version. My Git version is 2.45.2. So this command, git version, displays the installed Git version if installation was successful. It should return a version number. Step 3, configure Git. After installing Git, configure your user details. Git config global user name, my name. You should write your name. Then git global user email. This is my email. You should write your email. The username and user email settings are required for Git to associate your commits with your identity. Global term ensures the settings apply to all projects on your system. Step 4, initialize a Git repository. Navigate to your project folder, CD, PDF, to Word. This changes the directory to your project folder. You should replace the path with your actual project location. After that, initialize a new Git repository using git init. This creates a new empty Git repository in the project directory. Step 5, create a .ignore file. It's optional but recommended to prevent Git from tracking unnecessary files. So create a .gitignore file using the command echo .gitignore. Then we open .gitignore file, for example, in Visual Studio Code, and added the following content. The first one ignores compile Python files. PyCatch ignores Python catch files, while db.sqlite3 ignores the SQLite database file. .env ignores environment variable files, while media and static files ignores media and static folders. Step 6, added files to the repository. Now that your repository is initialized, add your project files to Git. Git added dot that stages all files in the project folder for commit. Step 7, commit the changes. Now commit the files with a message using git commit initial commit. Commits the added files to the repository. The flag allows you to add a message. For example, initial commit. One file changed. Created mode gitignore. Step 8, push to GitHub. To push your local project to a GitHub repository, follow these steps. First, create a new repository on GitHub. Go to GitHub and log into your account. Click on the plus and choose New Repository, which is located at the top right corner, and select New Repository. Then enter a repository name. For example, PDF to Word. This name is available. And we choose, for example, repository should be public or private. And added a README file. And this will set main branch as the default branch. We can change the default name in the setting. Create repository. Now link your local repository to GitHub. After creating the repository, GitHub will provide a URL to link your local repository to the remote. Click on the code and copy this link. Now run the following command in your terminal or on the prompt to link your local repository to the GitHub repository. Git remote added origin remote origin already exists. In your case, it should be created. In my case, I deleted it first, then git remote added origin. After that, git push u flag for upstream origin main. That uploads your local commits to the remote repository. Because the name of my branch is master, we faced the error to push. To solve this, we change the name of our branch from master to main. After that, git push to main branch. Error failed to push. So we pull first git pull origin main. After that, we push it. Because we faced conflicts in readme file, we used git added readme.md, then git commit resolve merge conflict in readme. Use git push. Then we can go to the link. In conclusion, now your project is successfully tracked with a Git and stored on GitHub. You can continue making changes and pushing updates as needed.